Okay, so predictions: Second Ground Titan Soul, Epic Strombonin, and the Rare Magical. I'm gonna throw the random guess and say it's gonna be Rare Periscope. And then Baby Strombonin will happen at some other point, and so will Rare Cranchee. Okay, let's just get into it. Okay, it's what we saw from the short, on the teaser. It's like kind of, yeah. Everything appears to be normal. Partially. Yep, this is not. Uber has eyes. That's good to know. Wayne, it's raining. Is that the Wobbling Island? Interesting. Oh, bye, castle. Alright, this is fine. Alright, we're inside of a dome. Okay, and now the sky is falling. What? Was that the final boss of Pikmin 4? Alright, this looks like... I guess this is the guy? This is the Titan Soul? Alright, give it to me. Show me. Show it. Hi. Grandma. Man, is this the Titan Soul or is this something else? What would it be if not the Titan Soul? Is Bo okay? Oh. Gotcha. What? And now on Ethereal Workshop? I will. There were definitely things on those walls. That's a hand. Oh, goodbye. What is that, 2025? Okay, that makes sense. What? So... Is that, was that not a Titan Soul? Was that something else? Okay. So I guess I'm gonna have to go in game and figure out what the hell was going on. Cool. Gotcha. Alright. Alright, I've decided we are going to check and see if I can access this right now on my Steam account. Yeah. Cool. Festival VA. So apparently this is not a Titan Soul, this is another new class because we haven't had enough of those as of late. Alright, let's get a hold of ourselves. Festival VA, hooray. Alright, let's check the mailbox. What do we got? Paironormal Monsters. New monster classes, dual, major, and minor forms, unique looks, sounds, and animations, and be bought at alternating times a day. Gotcha. It's like ethereals for the magical island, or is it like mythicals for the magical islands? I guess we'll have to find out. We got Hairionette. I assume minor form will pop on over to normal psychic island at some point. Very interesting. Very creepy too, especially the minor form. I like that. We got Epic Strombonin, who looks pretty neat. This was one of the things I predicted correctly. I did not predict any of the other variants correctly, such as Rare Drummidary, for example. And then the other two, I think, were Rare Cranchee and Rare Bulbo. So, yeah, I was not right about Rare Periscope, was I? That's all VA costumes, including a bunch of new ones. We got Probably some sort of Mimic variant here. Tojima, Bulbo, Treble, Geode, Nebula, Octopus, Ma, and Wef. Those look to be all the new ones. I mean, I guess I'll just go around the usual rounds and get all my stuff. And then I'll just cut to when I get the interesting stuff. New icon for Bigify? New icon for Mute. That's... Huh. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I don't know if I like this new Mute icon. Oh well. It's like new animations on all of the like menus and stuff. Weird. It's new Monster Hairionette. It sounds like, well, they're saying that you can buy it, breed it, which I assume means breed it or spend all your diamonds. So hopefully people, I know this just came out, literally just came out, but I hope people have already figured out the breeding combos. Okay, Psychic Island, this is where the fun begins. Let's just go straight to the, oh hang on. You got gold for this. Either form, gotcha. 10 diamonds. Hairionette, 700 diamonds, new element. It's like some kind of, It's available for 8 hours before it switches to its other form. Let's check this bio out then, since I probably won't be able to breed this today, or like the second at least. The Hairionette's existence is defined by cruel irony. Despite its status as the control elemental, this Paironormal is convinced that its destiny is not its own to choose. Delta Win. Hairionette firmly believes that its every move is predetermined, pulled along its life path by the schemes of fate. It is driven by its overwhelming need to find just who is pulling the strings, never pausing to wonder whether it is in fact the mastermind behind its own designs. Just who is the true puppet master, a mysterious manipulator, or the hapless Hairionette itself? This Paironormal's major and minor forms reflect both essential options. This monster, like all paranormal monsters, has both a major and minor form depending on the island on which it appears. These dual forms have alternating availability over the course of the day, so you need to check which one is available to try to add to the collection. Hopefully the minor form doesn't have a different bio. I assume it doesn't. Alright, let's go check the wiki, see if people have already figured out the breeding combo. Okay, yeah, as expected, we haven't figured out the breeding combo yet. So I'll get that later or look up a video of it and react to that. Alright, let's read Epic Strombonin's bio because I'm definitely not going to be able to be Epic Strombonin's ride upon ice drifts that float so far from shore, the bellowing cries of the molluscan Strombones can no longer be heard. Instead, the Epic opts for a roomier instrument and slightly stranger but no less vocal companion, the Fleech! The Fleech! Creepy crawly Fleeches bore tunnels through the glaciers of Cold Island using their round maws and ice pick-like fangs. The only way to catch a Fleech is to plug its tunnel with a perfectly shaped horn. And Epic Strombonin just so happens to have two atop its head. Once the Epic Mythical reaches old age, it sheds its gargantuan horns, donating them to younger apprentices to house their very first Fleech and echo its vocalizations across vast distances. Neat. I'll go look at the animations for it another time. I'm sure, like all of the Epic Mythicals so far, that they are pretty good. And I don't think I have a way of seeing where Drummidary's bio right now. So yes, I suppose in that case, that does it for today. This has been me with the new update. I should show my friend code. There it is, 40013927779BD. Hello, this is just a bit of postscript so I can give some more in-depth thought on everything that got added today. Starting with Hairionette, the new Paironormal monster. This is what they were teasing in the recent Doma video, and everyone thought it was gonna be the Psychic Island Titan Soul, but no, it was Magic Island Ethereals. I guess we'll have to wait another day for the next Titan Soul, just like we'll also have to wait for the next Paironormals. I'm gonna guess right now that there will be another Paironormal on each of the magical islands plus Magical Sanctum, making 5 in total, and then you can teleport them all to a new Pocket Dimension island like Ethereal Island. We've never had a monster with alternate forms before. I mean, we've had Rares and Epics and Prismatics obviously, and there's the various life stages for the Celestials, but we haven't had it in a way that works like this, so that's a first for MSM. As of recording this, I do not yet know if both the major and minor forms will be available on the same island, or if the major form can only be on the normal island and the minor form only on the mirror island. I'd certainly hope that both forms are available on the same island, but if not, I'd still like the idea of having a sort of mirror variant, if that's what they were going for. There's also the whole alternating availability gimmick, I suppose, for the two forms, which I also think is very interesting and not something we've ever seen before. It's a neat way to handle the availability of each form. Now, as for the Hairionette itself, it's creepy, like actually somewhat genuinely. And I like that. It's always fun when MSM dives into the creepier side of its designs, like with the Weblands or some of the recent Ethereals. But this seems to be even further down the path of unsettling, and I'm really excited to see how future Paironormals expand on this idea. Its element being control makes me feel like the paranormal elements are going to be a bit more abstract than usual, and the two forms will sort of explore the duality of that theme, like with Hairionette here, the split between it being in control and it being controlled. Very interesting fun stuff. I did listen to its sound off camera of curiosity, and it's fine. I think I was expecting a little more from its sound and animation-wise, but I don't really have much to say on that front. It's a good monster all around. Not like amazing or anything, but still cool. Next up, Epic Strombonin. Obviously, the big thing with this are the new animations, which I also looked at off camera, and they're fine. Not quite the upgrade from its common form like Epic Bazinga, but they're not bad or anything. The design is also just fine. I like the big curly horn that goes behind it, and the texture of its body, and the reference to Fleet Rim in its bio with the fleet is pretty neat. I'm interested to see if this has any significance. Maybe it served as inspiration for the Webox when it was making Bleach Worm? Who knows? Rare Drummidary is pretty cool. I like the castle motif. I also like how the bio references Rare Noggin and the fact that it was inspired by it. That's fine. Rare Bulbo and Cranchee have not released in game yet, but they have revealed the designs, so Rare Bulbo looks kind of weird, but I sort of like it, and Rare Cranchee looks very frilly, and its mouth is an interesting shape. Fine ways overall in terms of design, but not have to wait for their bios before I make a full opinion on them. And finally, the new Festival VA costumes. They're cool. I like Nebula, Geode, and Toejammer's ones, and Octopus's is comically big in game. Also, I have sort of a minor pet peeve about them giving seasonal costumes to monsters that aren't on the island where the season is celebrated, like Wraith isn't on Cold Island, neither is Geode or Nebula, etc. It's fine, really, it's just something I wanted to nitpick. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the new MSM update. Big Blue Bubble pulling the rug from under us once more with another new class out of nowhere. I'm all for being surprised like this, and I'm looking forward to what they have in store for 2025. Alright, that should be everything. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure Prismatic Mimic also came out, but who cares? Okay, bye.